Valleybrook again, new update. A lot has gone on in the past 2 months, a lot. The first thing first I'm going to draw your attention to is the dropout. It's gone. It's no longer there no more. Now we have a drop down. A lot wider, better with the points for what I was going to go transverse on. So basically from the inner loop I can go across to the third loop right there, which will go round to the fiddle yard on the third loop. From the second line you have a choice. You can go straight out to there, straight along into the third line. Whereas coming out of the area for the fiddle yard or the third loop, if you're going back onto the main, you can go on the first point straight to the inner loop, or you can go on the second point to the outer loop. So we've got a way of working the station. As you can see in the background there, we have some Metcalf kits built. I changed my mind. I wasn't having the shop area or anything like that. I had this factory Metcalf kit, which I was going to build a factory in the hillside, but I've placed it there. I think it works out very, very, very well with the distribution centre there. So basically unloading the coal, we all process there. So this one's going to be like a storage there, shipping and storage, have trucks coming out, a little drop off there for coal wagons, etc, etc. But it's coming together now. I've had to move the station back this far, as you see here, because when we have the drop down now, I'll just show you how much space I've gained by just dropping this down, hence why it's called a drop down. So you can see from the old pull out section, it did come here, so I just slotted it straight on. I think I still got it here, the pull out. Yes, 2 seconds. Just grab it here. Obviously track taken off now, but it did sit something like that. So you can see how much area I have gained from just changing it out from a pull out to a drop down. So that is a vast improvement. It obviously widens the area for access, and it makes it a hell of a lot better for myself. And the best thing is, as well, if I just drop this back up, just 2 seconds. Obviously for temporary use at the moment, I've just put a couple of pieces of blocks of wood screwed down there just to swivel into place. One there, one on the back. Obviously I will work out something else. Also we've also put some wire droppers in there to power it, obviously when it converts to DCC. At the moment I'm still DC, not got round to finalising all the track. But what this means now is all this here at the front can be scenic. The road will come round, as you see I put some slight markings there, will come round onto the drop down. Also, anyone from my old video would have seen, or anyone that's been watching the Facebook page, would have noticed that this area here has been all grouped back together, all this track area, to make room for scenic. So instead of being all track, it will be better to have a scenic, so the road will come round. I'm unsure if to put buildings here, have the road there, or buildings there and have the road here at the front. Still undecided. New edition, MPV. I think everyone recently has bought these because Fantastic Rails of Sheffield have discounted the hell out of them. I have gone for the rail track version. Obviously there is a network rail version. Slightly £20 dearer, but it's an MPV. I think every layout needs to have one, either any liveried. I am planning to put more lighting on this. These little loads there will have LED lighting, as I've seen on other layouts. Obviously, still have issues with the loads. So, but it's a fantastic model, brilliant. Like I say, near enough everyone bought these when they went seriously discounted. So we'll be seeing a lot of them on everybody's layouts. Also back here, like I mentioned in the last update, I was going to put that sky paper on the wall. It has brought out the area very, very well. I've done up over there on the fireplace. There's bits and bobs everywhere because I've just been working in progress. The third loop is up and running from moving it all around. The fiddle yard is going to be done soon. Just obviously need to connect these lines to this point here. This three-way one obviously goes around on the third line. Another one splits off to another three-way, which then both of these two will be heading into the depot. This third one will go into another three-way, which then will end up fueling yard and two standby sidings. So it's going to be quite a fast depot there. This one here, this outer one here, that's just going to be one side in there, probably for my 158 or maybe the rail track MPV. Obviously these two will be housing the Virgin, one with a 47 DVT, the other one with a HST. That's why I've left them so quite long, so they could just be parked up, and then when there's freight running on the lines, that'll be fantastic. Coming round to the bridge, got some coal wagons here. The tunnel, it was iffy and jiffy. I didn't really want to enclose too much and put everything on hidden, basically. But I have decided to make some hills around here, make it a bit more valley looking. The top here, I will be still doing either house fronts or shop fronts. I'm undecided yet, but instead of, like I said in the last update, where I was going to come up with a road and a scenic break and everything onto here, I'm just going to build like a viaduct slash bridge that'll follow around, go into the wall, and I'll have like a dead end going into the scenic like bridge area, because I don't want to put a break in it and then you have to look behind it to see the depot. So if I bring like a road round into the hill, I'll put some hills there. The water feature, the waterfall, that won't be going either. What I'm going to do is recess this back a bit, put like or move the track forward, put a solid wall, like, well, not a solid wall, it'll be a retaining wall or a rock face here, and then going behind the bridge there will be another rock face there, which I'll probably have rock climbers. Probably have a bit of water here just to break a bit up on the scenics and obviously the hillside and everything. So a lot more planning there. I'm going to be doing on the bridge as well some scaffolding, and so it looks like the bridge is being worked on. Another new addition here, this beautiful Hornby Class 37 in rail freight livery, to match my 58001 I have on the layout just here. So them two will be both running the mainline coal wagons, Hornby wagons, so they will be running them. Also the windowsill, obviously that's going to be that's going to be the mine. The windowsill, I mentioned on my last updates that I'll be making it a village area. Well, after a lot of super glue and glue my hands together, I managed to put together some Metcalf kits, placed them in the area and done a little set. I've not set them correctly as of what I want, I'm just going to be playing with them. But this is the result. It is looking brilliant. It pops out so much. These Metcalf kits are brilliant. I have the cottages there with the shed, the cafe slash post office, the village hall slash school. I think we're going to keep it more village hall, sorry. And then over here, another cottage and shed. What I'll be doing here will be fencing off along the front, right between the telegraph poles, and then either doing a single track road, bit of greenery, car park area obviously for the cafe, other little things like that. This will be raised up to match the thickness obviously of the wood. So what I've got here is some just foam boarding. Bit of foam boarding here. Basically, I'm going to be that's going to be cut out in the shape, spaced out, and then lift up the area. With me being in a rented property, I don't want to be sticking down anything onto the windowsill, because in case, fingers crossed, in case I move, I don't have to damage the windowsill, and I'll be doing the same on the fireplace as well, so I don't have to damage the fireplace if I ever move. That's why, see this box framing, it doesn't attach to the fireplace, it just surrounds it, so nothing's actually damaging. It's just like a box frame around the fireplace. Then we have the station area, which is still reasonably the same. I've not really touched this, obviously. Like I say, I've shortened the well, not shortened it, I've just moved everything over. I've just shortened this bit of track here, which is a bit long. It goes to about here, so I've cut that back and pushed everything along a bit, so it's looking pretty good. I'm very impressed. New additions, I showed you the MPV, I showed you the 37, now I have an 08 shunter there, Freightliner. I got this as a present. It was my birthday recently, the 15th of October, like a couple of weeks ago, and I got this as a present off Barnabas Junction. So thank you very much, Barnabas Junction. He's a personal friend of mine. It was a very surprise that it came boxed up, delivered to my address, a parcel saying do not open till the 15th of October. I was like, who's this off? So a lot of excitement came into that. It was weathered, it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, I love it. I was grinning like a Cheshire cat when I opened the box. I also I bought myself 2 more of these wagons, so now I have 6 in total. They run round brilliantly around the layout. So as you can see, a lot is coming together at Valleybrook. A lot of progress. A lot more to come. Like I say, I've got a lot more scenic to do. A lot more track in this area and the mine. And obviously a lot more features on there with the bridge. Excuse me. As many of you followers know, I had a recent visit here from Dave's Trains. Fantastic guy. Nice to meet you, Dave. Did a brilliant video of the visit on tour. I will put a link in the corner just up there now. Yeah, I had a lot of feedback on comments on his video about the bridge, because as you walk into the room, let me just put the drop down again to make it. This is the visual effect I was after. So as you walk, I'm walking out the room. As you walk into the room, what's the first thing you see? That beautiful bridge. So that will be my eye focus. As soon as you enter that room, that'll be my last job. I'm going to scenic that. So as soon as you walk into the layout, that'll be the first thing you see. That's why I'm paying so much attention and leaving that last, because that's going to be the maker of the layout. A lot is going on. There's still a bit more wood there. A lot of track still spare. But I hope you're enjoying my journey into 00 railway modelling. A lot of things change. It is. I'm not saying it's not. It's an expensive hobby. Very expensive. We have our ups and downs, as many of you have seen, like Susanna at Barringer, and obviously Everard Junction. They are making comebacks. Everard released a video about a couple of days ago about his baseboards, his brilliant baseboards there. But it is a very, very painstaking process of doing this kind of hobby, because you never know what life throws at you. You'd be up one day, down the next. But this is a niche modelling era. This is a niche hobby. You have to have a lot of patience, not a lot of stress, hopefully, but it's the way the clocks turn, the way things turn out. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is going okay at Valleybrook, no bad news. But yeah, I am enjoying this hobby very, very well. I'm a lot of meeting new people, new friends. and making, giving people them ideas that they never thought of, and just basically opening up a world of double O gauge model railway. Normally it's a stigma that everybody gets, that it's all old people, boring, everything like that. But myself, I'm 29. I have met a few people that are younger now, the younger generation of modelers. It's just amazing what you can do with a bit of cardboard, a bit of glue, and best of all, imagination. So I'm going to leave you them thoughts. This is Valleybrook. I hope you enjoyed this update. Sorry if I rambled on a bit, but I just feel like expressing. Modelling is a way of expression. Express yourself through the modelling, or through your passion of detail and time, basically. Just relax, take each day as it comes, and best of all, enjoy what you're doing. So bye from me. I will attach some running videos after this one, and I'll speak to you all soon.